How do you know this?
That's what I do. I drink and I know things.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
Wherever I go, he goes.
When people ask you what happened here, tell them the North remembers.
And here we go.
Hey, welcome to Not Another Movie Pod. We're going to be talking about WandaVision today. You're here with your guy Ross and Zach and Luke, and we're going to have a good time, so thanks for coming, and we hope you have a good time too. All right, buckle in.
Oh, what is happening?
This episode was lit as fuck, though.
This episode was lit. We predicted fucking everything.
What did we get right?
The brother entrance, it being Full House. Ross predicted that she was using his dead corpse. That happened.
Is she, though? That's still debatable.
Bro, they just said she went in and stole his fucking corpse and she reanimated it.
Right. The details around that are still debatable. And if he's alive or not. I think he could still
What do you
be
mean
alive.
she do it? Oh, you think like someone was making her do it?
Well, what I mean by that is, yeah, she took the body, which
Yeah,
we
did
did talk about. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that, you know how she was saying that she can't, it doesn't work like that and she can't bring people back?
Yeah.
But maybe it's different for him because he's not a human. He's a robot or a synthezoid or whatever you want to call him. So maybe there's some different rules with him specifically. But I still think he's only alive in this bubble, dude. Like, I think if he flew out of the bubble, he'd probably die. Like when she said, you don't want to see what's out there.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're right.
What'd you think about, I guess we could just even get into that. Let's get into full spoilers. I guess what'd you think about the Quicksilver reveal at the end, since we already brought that up?
Oh yeah, why is it a different guy? Could they not get the same actor, or I'm confused?
I don't think they wanted to get the same actor. I think so. That is the Quicksilver, the guy Evan Peters. He plays Quicksilver in the X-Men movies.
Oh,
yeah. So, what's your thought then with that? Multiverse? Fake out?
does that mean? Well, yeah, that makes sense, dude. Multiverse, but
Maybe he's the missing person.
does she recognize him? Is that
Not
her
really.
recognizing him? I was kind of judging it. I was like, is she surprised or is she like, who the fuck is this? I was confused.
Well, man, this is just gonna blow up. We're talking big ass theories then with this. So I guess with this dude is that I don't know if she knew that. This episode changed my thought that she's completely in control. I don't know if she's completely in control anymore. I'm debating that quite a bit. She made some sort of deal to bring back Vision. She made a deal.
Oh, so you don't think she brought back Vision? Someone else brought back or helped her bring back Vision?
Let's say it's this Mephisto guy. Then if she made a deal with him, one of the things that happens is when you make deals with him is that in the comics, at least, that you forget what kind of deal you made. And she even said so in this episode that she can't remember how this all started.
Oh, whoa.
Something crazy happened within the past 9 days because it's 9 days after she stole Vision's body, right? And it's probably like 4 days since this all started happening. Maybe 5. We don't know how many days it's been, but it's less than like basically a week tops. So I don't know, dude. I've been thinking about this a lot, that maybe it is this Mephisto dude. Maybe it's this Agnes chick who is working for Mephisto, or it's someone different, because at least we know in Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse, or Multiverse, whatever the fuck the title is, Doctor Strange 2, we know in that the main villain is going to be this dude called Nightmare. So I'm wondering if he's maybe even partly behind this.
Oh, it's like a lead up intro.
Yeah.
For a Nightmare.
They might be switching some stuff around because in the comics, Nightmare was a henchman at one point even to Mephisto. He sort of worked with all these other villains together. They were in something called the six-fingered hand.
So you think Nightmare is just going to be
I think there's definitely going to be some sort of demon shit is what I'm saying. I don't know if it's going to be Mephisto, if it's going to be this Nightmare guy.
And they're calling it a hex now. So maybe Wanda's controlling everybody, but someone's controlling Wanda's domular.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Well, maybe. She seems pretty in control.
That's true. When she busted out of the bubble, damn.
She seems in control of herself, at least. Maybe everyone else that's in the community here, she might not be all in control of that. But man, I don't know. At first, before this episode, I was so sure that she was behind everything, right? And that maybe people were coming in to try to manipulate her. But now I think that she made a deal with someone this Agnes chick is somehow involved too. Maybe she's like the sort of henchman to keep an eye on Wanda and start shifting stuff in the direction to drive her more insane. The nightmare guy, he comes in sleep. He only really has an effect when you're sleeping. But they have been mentioning sleep now in the past couple episodes, like they couldn't get the kids to fall asleep. Maybe even, here's the alternate theory with this now too, is that I don't know if she can control her kids.
Obviously, she can't.
Yeah, because she couldn't make them sleep. They clearly have some sort of ability because they can age up hella quick if they want.
Yeah,
so
she can't control their aging. They just be growing.
it seemed like they made a
Whatever they
dog
want.
appear out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And they brought this dude that they thought was her brother. Because they said, remember, she told them that her brother was far away.
Oh.
But I don't know, man. There's so many possible ways this shit can go right now, because in the audio description, it did say that this guy was from the X-Men universe. So maybe it's someone they pulled from a different universe. But what if it's some dude, it's a fake out in the MCU, and they just recast Evan Peters as some random dude in the MCU as this fake out? And because you know how every character in her show, in her bubble, has an alternate name.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
what if they just recast him as Pietro? But that's not his real name. Because in the X-Men movies, his name is Peter.
Huh.
One part where I've noticed too, and Ross in here now since you're here, is that so far in this show, they don't actually, when all the other town people are talking about who's controlling it, they only say she or her. They don't actually say Wanda, which could lead also that Agnes is doing some shit behind the scenes.
Oh, so maybe Agnes is just the big baddie?
Maybe she's working with the big baddie or one of the big baddies. You know, there could be a few, dude. There could be 3 at least, potentially, maybe even more.
True. Also, because Wanda was talking about how she didn't even know. She could have been lying, obviously, because she was lying a lot, but she didn't even know how this started. She just said
Yeah.
she was just in it all of a sudden.
Yo, no lies. Pietro was looking a lot like John Stamos when he showed up.
That's true, dude. Good tie.
Full House.
There were
style.
so many Full House references. Honestly, like the whole intro
Yeah.
was straight from Full House.
And the layout of the house, totally Full House.
Was it? I didn't even.
The stairway in the back, yeah, it's
That's what it felt like. And the twins, obviously, too.
Yeah, that house was like 2 blocks from my first place I moved to when I was in SF.
That's it.
no shit.
Mm-hmm. You couldn't
They
like go
actually
up and visit it because it had a big fence around it. Honestly, probably because people just always go up and take pictures and just fuck with the house or some shit.
Probably.
You know what was interesting as well that I caught in this episode was when it was doing all the character intros to Billy, Tommy, Vision, and Wanda. For all Visions, as it progressed his age, it showed fake shit, stuff that never happened to him, because obviously he was born a fully realized sentient synthezoid. And for Wanda, all of her growing up pictures it looked like they were in a war-torn country with a lot of concrete in the background, graffiti on everything. When it showed her young teenage years picture, and then her as an adult. You know what part I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. I mean, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, definitely fake, dude. This guy was a fucking robot in Tony Stark's suit for years, you know? So, yeah, he definitely didn't have But maybe in this universe he does.
True, if this is a different universe. Also, holy fuck, Wanda is so powerful now. When she went back into Westview and threw the red shit on the bubble, and it just started looking so malicious and evil that it was just spreading everywhere. That was cool.
Longer episode too, finally.
Was it? Yeah, it was a little. Dude, this episode was good. It really made me want to watch the next one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the one where I was like, all right, dude, shit is moving. Let's get it going. I do wish they were a little longer, but I like that this one it finally felt like a normal length for an episode.
Honestly, the music was kind of a banger too. The da da da. So I was vibing,
Agnes walking in at every moment like that. It's so obvious that she's
meddling.
that she whack.
Bro, she walked in with a dog, already had the dog cage, you know? She's up to something, man.
Yeah, straight up.
Damn, this whole scene with Vision getting all defensive. All the stuff with Vision slowly figuring out was great. Also, can I say, underrated performance from Paul Bettany. Like, he is killing it in this.
What's with the lavender? I feel like lavender has ties to mythical things.
I don't know. I feel like lavender is just like an essential oil. You know, a lot of crazy white girls use it.
This is like classic like sitcom humor too with the word. Maybe there ain't anything there. Let me see. Let's Google lavender witches if anything pops up.
Oh, so the lavender, she sprays the lavender and then they grow up. Maybe that is something.
Can't find anything.
But yeah, I can't. All I can find is just some bullshit on 1800flowers.com. I don't think that holds any weight, though, to be honest.
Yeah, but that's a good point. That as soon as she meddled, they grew up hella quick. This fucking intro.
To me, it seemed more anytime something threatened to break this reality, Wanda's control and everything, something happened to distract Vision, or because Vision was talking about all this. He was very suspicious, obviously, and then he just got distracted by the children growing up.
Damn, bro. Vision
Dude,
looks like the Grinch as a child.
Yeah.
Purple Grinch kid.
Doesn't
Bro, he would have got
Doesn't he?
bullied so hard. He would have turned into a supervillain
straight up.
if he had a real background.
He would have lasered some fools. He would have been like, what's that one movie that James Gunn made? It's about like child Superman if he went evil.
Produced it or whatever.
You know what I'm talking about?
Brightburn. Never saw it.
Brightburn. I haven't seen it either, but I saw trailers for it.
Bro, I like Paul Bettany's fits in this show.
Yeah.
Not that shirt, but his other ones.
Some of his other
That's
ones.
a classic dad look. Tucked in, belt hanging out.
Like a Bob
long
Saget.
sleeve. Button shirt, yeah.
Yeah, I do like his jeans. Got a solid pair of jeans on.
This episode did really well with mixing where it feels back in the MCU with outside of the bubble or whatever, the hex or whatever, and then inside with the sitcom feel, man. Like, I had a good balance of that the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It kept you on your toes. You didn't lose your focus as you were watching, because it was always switching it up and tying everything back from one side to the other.
One thing I forgot to even point out was that in the actual intro, when they're doing the recap, is that they changed, because you know how it's like the recap are from her perspective, right? The recap was different. She retold shit differently. One sec.
Do you think she remembers that Vision's dead when Vision's like, I don't know how I got here?
Wait, what are you talking about when Monica lied?
No, when Scarlet Witch and Vision are arguing at the end, and he's like, I don't know how I got here. And she's just like, you've been here. She's just your kid's dad. You think she remembers that? Or
What, him dying?
yeah, you think she's completely lying to him? Or you think that she's just under a haze where she's locked it out of her mind or something and actually doesn't know?
What do you think would have done that, though?
Well, I'm saying if she made a deal with someone like Zach said, then maybe she really doesn't remember a lot of the important details of her putting herself there.
Yeah. Wait, what was the last thing that happened to her before the show?
The last thing that happened before the show was 9 days ago. She stole his body. That's the last thing.
Yeah, they showed that in the.
And then there's days there that we don't know.
She could have been under an influence during that video too, though.
Yeah. That's what we're saying though, I think. But look at this text I sent. Notice how it's two different recaps. This is in the recap too. The recaps are even from her perspective, really. Technically, she's the narrator. So she could be an unreliable narrator. I mean, we don't really know is what I'm saying. It's all theories. In the show, in the last episode, you said she left honey, she had to rush home, but then in the recap, it just said she didn't belong here. That's different. That wasn't in what we were shown before. So she could be fucking lying.
Wait, in the recap of the episode?
Yeah, at the beginning. Yes.
It was different.
Yeah.
But that's so.
I didn't even
there's no
realize
way that
that.
was like an accident, is what I mean.
Yeah, fuck no.
That's totally a detail that they're dropping in the show. So even when she says all that shit at the end that she doesn't know, she could be lying about all of it. She could really be in control. There could still be someone bigger that's happening. I think there's something bigger that's happening. But this is such an interesting little detail that they tied in there that it was a different recap.
Yeah, that is interesting.
And what we forgot to say, Luke, is that Monica Rambeau definitely has her powers too. When they showed her x-ray and you didn't see any of that shit.
Yes.
That was totally like all that shit that Ross was talking about with her abilities in the comics. Yeah, confirmed, bro. I don't know if she got it when she trucked that guy. I don't know if she had that then, but maybe that was some sort of just teasing that was going to happen.
That was totally a precursor, but
Or it could have just been showing the chaos of the.
she said that Wanda protected her when she threw her.
Yeah, it sure didn't look like protecting to me, but I guess so.
Yeah, That's why I was confused at first.
That's true. She did say that though. So maybe that red sphere around her protected her really.
Yeah.
Or she went light on her. Because I remember in Civil War, dude, she took out Vision. When she took out Vision in the same way in Civil War, she sent that dude through 30 walls. So
she sent him underground too.
Yeah, dude, straight down.
Damn, she's looking so strong in Endgame. Just going toe to toe with Thanos.
Yeah, that dialogue was cool too. And that in Endgame, she says, "You took everything from me," and then here she says, "I'll never have everything taken from me again," or something like that. Total tie back to that line.
Yeah.
But she walks in with the doghouse already, or dog, whatever.
I don't know if this is important or not, but she's always wearing black, some form of black article of clothing. Yeah.
Is she? I honestly didn't notice that.
I didn't either. I think she's some sort of witch, though, too.
Oh, Agnes.
Mm-hmm. I like that Agatha theory that she's sort of her mentor or whatever, her friend. But even she seems sometimes really impressed with Wanda.
Maybe that is the case, which is why she does magic in front of her.
Wait. Explain what you mean.
The Agnes is actually like her mentor or whatever instead of a baddie.
And she just can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I think she's a baddie, though, still. I think she's not a good mentor.
Yeah.
Oh, she's like trying to mentor her to the dark side.
Yeah.
Because she does seem to be encouraging her need for this alternate reality. She's always distracting away from like the real questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's trying to keep her in it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What's her name? Finally got her coffee. Darcy or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, that part right there, dude. Okay, I forgot. Who is the Aeros guy that she knows? Aerospace engineer. Who is she talking about here? That is totally going to be someone.
Isn't that Darcy?
No. Bro, like she's talking about someone to come in on in a tank, dude, or in a ship like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. In the suit, the special suit.
The only people I can think of that could even be that would maybe be Iron. Oh, what's his name? Rhodey, War Machine.
Oh,
or maybe
Yeah.
Pepper Potts. Yeah, bring her in. Fuck that. Or Fantastic Four guy, dude.
Reed Richards.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic. That could be him, maybe. I don't know if they would do that so early, but like I guess he'd be prior his powers. See, this part too, dude, confirms. Okay, so it's some different reality that's going on in there with her pants and shit.
And do you think it's possible to fabricate reality from nothing, or do you think she's pulling this stuff from another reality?
well, they were saying that she's manipulating matter, so it seems like she's forming shit to be her own.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's her, dude. Like I said,
Do you hear that?
I don't even know if she's the one doing this. Like this part right here, Ross.
Yeah.
This was really good acting, by the way, I thought, with this guy when he switched in and out, dude. The show has pretty good acting overall. But what I was going to say is even in this part, Norm, he refers to the person controlling them as just her. He doesn't actually say Wanda. So that also hints to me that Agnes or someone else is more involved. This could be sort of running the show here. And Wanda's just another person in the world that can jump in and out, though, of course. This part was so creepy, man, when they all turn and start saying shit.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about with like the horror elements, Luke. Like it's starting to introduce these little
creepiness
elements of horror. Creepiness.
Yeah, but it's not like horror. It's just creepy.
That's part of horror, though.
I guess. It's part of thrillers, too.
None of it is real.
Yeah. Damn, this just shows how powerful Vision is, too.
I wonder if his sister is someone.
I don't know.
See, he never says who it is.
And that was hella good acting.
Yeah.
Where's his boss been?
Yeah, he could be dead too, the boss. So overall, though, the acting and the writing in the show, I think, is a lot better than The Mandalorian.
Fuck yeah.
Then the Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Damn, so what do you think is going to happen between Wanda and Vision in this next episode? Because obviously Pietro was another red herring that took away the focus from what they were really talking about. But Vision still knows.
Well, no, he thinks it all is Wanda, which we don't know. We don't know if it's all Wanda. I'd even argue that her brother showing up shows that she didn't really know that was going to happen. It's to fuck with her more.
Bro, I started watching Age of Ultron right before I took my nap. And from when you first see Wanda to now, her abilities in Age of Ultron, it looks like she's having a seizure when she does her powers.
Yeah, she's smooth with it now.
What do you think is going to happen between Wanda and Vision going into next episode? Because Pietro was another red herring and he pulled away the focus from the conversation that was happening between them. But Vision still remembers all of that. So how do you think they're going to interact next episode?
Yeah, Vision's getting stronger too. He's not being as much under her control now. He maybe was earlier in the show, but yeah, as this is going. This part's so badass, man. She walks out here like 50 guns on her, doesn't give a fuck, dude. Fuck this guy, too. This guy's such an idiot. I honestly think that he could be. There was a part in this episode, too, where Darcy is talking and she was going to finish her sentence and say a dick, and then it cut right to the word terrorist from him. It was like, he is a terrorist. That's how it sounded as the episode played. Thought that was a hint. Hydra implant.
Yeah, honestly, from the first episode this guy was introduced, he seemed kind of like a more high-profile actor, and I was like, this guy seems like a little bit of a dick. I think he could definitely end up being a villain, but they might pull a little bait and switch on us. Who knows?
And her accent's back. Oh, dude, the switch up, man, in this episode when she bounces between the real Scarlet Witch and the sitcom Scarlet Witch, man, fire.
Also, the part where the credits start rolling, but they keep talking, and Vision's like, "Nah, I'm not about that," and he just goes right through the credits.
Yeah, she literally rolled the credits on him.
Good.
She tried to.
This scene too, same actress, in all 4 of the Hydra commercials or whatever. Not Hydra, but just her trauma commercials. It's the same actress every time.
Mm-hmm.
And Lagos, that was from Civil War, wasn't it?
Wait, what was?
Lagos, when she tried to save all those people?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is another reason why I'm suspicious of Agnes, because she was the one who found the dead dog.
And what that dude just said, your mom won't let it go far. Like, what?
True. He did point at her, though. He did directly talk about her. This is interesting, too, when he talks about the kids, because we've seen in the trailer, the first trailer when they show the Halloween episode, you see kids running around. So someone changes some shit around here pretty quick. I'm guessing that's next episode.
Yeah, I can't wait till the next episode.
See, right there, do you think she's honest when she says, I don't know how any of this started in the first place? Do you think she's lying?
I don't know.
I can't tell, dude.
It's good acting is what it is.
Yeah.
What did you think first when you saw the back of his head?
I was
you
like,
said you thought
old guy. I was like, what old guy could this be?
That was funny.
Very, very first split second thought was Cap. And then I was like, wait, that makes no sense. This is Quicksilver.
Cap would be so random, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they were friends. He'd be old as hell, dude.
He's just showing up there like, hey, you need to do the right thing.
See, yeah, because this part seems to me like she doesn't know that this was going to happen. Who's the pilot?
No.
Yeah, she definitely didn't know.
So someone's fucking with her, man.
Either that or her powers are so out of control that she doesn't always know what they're going to do next.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that, dude. It doesn't seem like that.
At the same time, she seemed very in control of her powers when she went outside of the bubble. She seemed on it. So
you guys share like your thoughts overall on this episode and where you think it's going to go from here. I guess I just wanted to say that I thought this was probably the best episode of the season. And the whole time I was so into it, man. The storytelling really well done. I like, especially on the show, it has the same writer and same director now through the entire show so far. And I'm assuming that's going for the rest of the season too. And I like that when you go in and you already have your story and you have the whole team that you're doing the entire time, right? When we compare it even to The Mandalorian, that has different directors and it feels different sometimes each episode. And it's just a good show, man. There's good acting. We still don't have this figured out, right? We're 5 episodes in and we feel like, at least my theory changed now. I thought that she was in total control, and now I'm not sure. I think she's definitely has control to an extent, but I think there was a bigger play here. I think there's a bigger thing happening too, that she made a deal to have Vision come back and have this world the way she wanted, right? I don't know if, now that I think about it, if she had tapped into that power yet, how to bring someone back without the Mind Stone. I think maybe she had to find a different route to it. And maybe that's what she spent 2 weeks trying to figure out until she finally broke in and took his ass out, his dead body, and, reanimated him. And you were asking what you think is going to happen between them, Ross. There's going to be some sort of conflict. They're going to end up going against each other. It's going to really backfire on her trying to bring him back. And I think he's going to try to escape and some shit's going to happen. I imagine if he tries to escape, he just dies. That's my thought. And then they have his body back in possession again.
If he were to fly out of the bubble, he would
die.
Yeah, just die instantly.
Return back to his other form. I think he can only live in this bubble. That's my theory. With her brother, I don't know what they're going to do with Pietro, the new guy, the new Quicksilver one. I don't even know what that means overall. If that means that this is dude being pulled out of the X-Men universe, or if it's like a fake out where he's just a regular guy in the MCU that happens to look just like Quicksilver in the X-Men universe. I know the audio description said that it's the guy from the X-Men universe, but that could still be a fake out. They could have planted that on purpose. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's cool that we don't know where it's at and where it's really going. We still don't even know who the big baddie is, if there even is one.
Yeah, and I think that's very plausible that Vision is dead, because even when he asked her what's outside of Westview, she says you don't want to know. Even though outside of Westview is relatively normal, she was saying in response to him asking that question, you don't want to know, because him outside of Westview, it's just death. Yeah.
She can't tell him that because I don't know how he'd react to that. So,
yeah.
First one, Dan G239. He says your theory, Ross. He's like, Wanda got the power of the Mind Stone when she destroyed it. Could be something.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I think my theory was pretty wrong, but
So you don't think this is it then?
That's a little different from what I said. That could be true still, but my theory that I said, I think was definitely very wrong.
Oh, so it was a little different than what he just said, right? That's actually like a decent theory that he got it from she got it from the Mind Stone. I still don't think that's it. I don't know, dude. Honestly, I shouldn't even say like I'm very sure with anything that's happening anymore, because I was pretty confident that she was behind a lot of it, and now this episode I was like, oh shit, actually there is something more at play. But like, originally, I thought with Agnes, and I thought with maybe what the fuck's his name? Mephisto or Nightmare, whoever, which one of these guys that's really the bigger baddie, that I thought they were sort of coming in here to try to manipulate her. But now I'm thinking that she was maybe in with them, that she made a deal with one of them. So it's different, man. I mean, even mine's different from when we first started watching this, so good show. Okay, I got to say one thing. I forgot to bring this up, actually. You know how the other day, Elizabeth Olsen, she hyped up that there was going to be a cameo in the show that was Luke Skywalker level, as in The Mandalorian. If it was Quicksilver, dude, you have to be kidding me. Come on.
Yeah.
X-Men's Quicksilver? No fucking way. That is near the same level as Luke Skywalker.
But she said cameo, so maybe, this seems like he's going to be in the next show. That's not cameo.
Yeah, reveal. I think the exact term was a reveal.
Oh, she said reveal?
They asked her, will there be a reveal as big as Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian? And she said yes. If that was it, then come on, dude. You didn't need to hype that up like that. That's not the same. So Deadpool better pop up.
She might have felt pressured to hype the show up, though, too. If she was asked that question, what are you going to say? No, there's nothing like that.
Wait and see. That's all you say.
True.
You can totally dodge that, because this was going to go viral anyway, because the implications are that the X-Men universe is now tied to this. It was going to go viral no matter what. It's the MCU, but gassing that up to that level, I think who would even, which character would realistically be on the same level as like a Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader for the MCU?
Wolverine, Iron Man,
Deadpool,
Thor,
No,
okay,
bro. Like Luke Skywalker was so insane because that fool was dead, and that's the OG character.
He was alive at that time.
Of course, yeah, you know what I mean. But like Luke made total sense, right, with that story. But I'm saying who would make so much sense, I guess, right now that is on that level. That's why I was thinking maybe Deadpool, man. If you got Deadpool in here, that'd be pretty nuts. No one would see that shit coming.
Yeah. Or one of the Fantastic Four.
That's a good one.
Could be on the same level.
Yeah, man. I mean, they did drop a hint that potentially that could be it. That'd be a big reveal.
What was this hint?
The Aerospace or Aero engineer or whatever.
Yeah.
That's totally
Aerospace
something.
Engineer.
That was a breadcrumb to something.
I caught that too. Yeah, I think you're right on that.
So who's the missing person though still? You got any updated theories on that, Ross?
I still think it's probably one of those people that we listed last time, like somebody that was kind of on the run in Civil War and Infinity War that might have gotten a little bit of forgiveness because of the events of Endgame, and now they're in witness protection program. So somebody like Bucky.
I was gonna say, what if it's Pietro? What if it's Quicksilver?
Oh, it was Pietro?
What's saying what if?
How is that possible? Like, explain your theory on this.
Let's say that it's a guy who lives in the Marvel universe that looks like Evan Peters and also Quicksilver. And then he got thrown in here and got cast as Pietro, but to do it as this big fake out to everyone, to Kevin Feige just fucking with everyone.
Wait, so Evan Peters exists in this universe?
Yeah, well,
yeah,
whoever his character's name is, because everyone in the bubble has a fake name, right? Besides Wanda and Vision, everyone else doesn't have a real name, and I guess Tommy and her twin kids because they were made in the universe. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that's an alternative theory. I think it's possible. I don't think that's what it is.
Spit it, Zach. Let us hear.
Now that Pietro of the X-Men appears, this is from Gable Villa. It says, now that Pietro is in here, can we see more characters from that series, like Magneto showing up and being Wanda's father somehow? But it wouldn't be her father. They already definitely established that even more in this episode, that her dad died. So it wouldn't be her father. But Magneto could show up for sure. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, because in House of N, Magneto is Wanda's father. But you said her father in this universe has been established.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the movies. So I don't think that they would retcon that. You know what I mean? Like maybe a different Wanda. There was another universe Wanda that showed up.
Is that really her father though? Because I'm pretty sure in the comics, Magneto being her father was a mystery for a long time until he told them.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what'd this person say? Mephisto is drawing from Wanda's powers and has taken the forms of all animals thus far until we see him finally take human form as Wanda coming out of the reality bubble. His ultimate goal is to absorb all her powers to eventually resurrect the Mind Stone from the atomic level. Damn, that's some...
Damn, Ryan, you got fucking... So he's saying that when we saw Wanda come out of the bubble, that wasn't really Wanda?
That was Mephisto.
That's interesting. Definitely felt like a different Wanda, but I just thought it was
a different side to her.
I thought it was just showing her true self, really. I guess not, like her true self, but the Wanda that we know more, the menacing Wanda, like when she's angry. That's interesting, though, dude. But the thing is, we saw when they tried to actually shoot it at her, when they tried to shoot the missile at her, it made sense that would be the same one. So what other animals have they shown, though? Have they shown any other animals besides the dog?
Did they show a bird at some point? I feel like...
Luke, you remember?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure on this one. I guess that would be interesting that if he was trying to take over Wanda, whoever it is, Mephisto, or if it's Nightmare or some shit.
Yeah.
The thing about Nightmare, though, is that Nightmare in the comics, he only really comes when you're asleep. He's like Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
I think that's it, fellas. I don't really got anything else. We got any reviews?
Refuse?
Bro, totally off topic, but did you guys... I found this random quote from George Lucas that I did not know, dude. I didn't know he said this. Did you guys know Jedi are allowed to have sex? I had no idea.
Wait, what was the quote?
Oh, see? I knew this shit, right?
Isn't it something that just came about with the Jedi Order during the prequels?
So let me provide more context why I think that this is resurfacing. Is because there's all these new Star Wars books that I am not going to read. No, not any offense to them. I just don't have time to read books. And so it's brought back this whole discussion. And so I started looking into it more. And I found this quote, dude, from 2002. So when George Lucas was releasing Star Wars movies, that would have been the same year that Attack of the Clones even came out. He said that Jedi Knights... that's actually not true. They can have sex. The thing is that's forbidden is attachments and possessive relationships. So you could just go out and slang dick all over the galaxy if you wanted, I guess.
True. Do you think Jedis can get STDs? Or do they force that shit out of them?
They definitely could, dude. They can die, so they can get...
Could they use force heal and just be like, chlamydia, be gone?
Imagine the STDs from like banging other alien species and shit, man. There'd be some nasty shit you could get into.
For real. Imagine like a tapeworm that goes in your dick hole.
I'm pretty sure that already exists on Earth.
No.
In the Amazon River, if you swim, there's a worm that can actually go up your urethra.
That's like
Or-
a parasite, dude.
Yeah.
Real
That's true.
bacteria.
I wonder if it can spread from person to person, though, if you have it. I don't want to imagine that, though.
They about to invent that shit in Star Wars. Why don't you write that book? That's your book, Ross?
I'm good on that one. I'll pass.
I'm good.
See, but you know what this means, man, is that Yoda could be Grogu's dad or some shit for real.
Yeah.
If you had
He
a
was slanging.
species like that. Because wasn't Kiani Mundi, wasn't he just slanging shit too? He had like 8 wives, right?
What?
Kiani Mundi had 8 wives, I think.
We
He
just
did
said
what?
that you can't have attachments or long-term.
No, possessive relationships.
But the thing, he had an exception because his species was the male. There wasn't many males, so they made an exception specifically for him that he could have wives and shit.
It was for the good of the species.
Bro, you think his fucking dick looks like his head?
I literally was thinking the exact same thing.
Maybe.
That literally went through my head. I was like, that his dick looks like his head.
Got cone ass dick.
Bro, that probably feels good for chicks, though.
And does your dick look like your head?
Thought about it. You like
Stop some things.
I don't think so, but Coyote Mooney's different, dude.
He's built different.
What's up
He's
with their
built-
species though, Ross? What is even their species? Do you know?
Bulbous.
Kiati Mooney's.
Yeah.
I can't think of it, honestly.
Might have to look into the Legends canon, see why, what's up with their species that they're allowed to do all that kind of shit. Anyway, so that was some off-topic bullshit that I had that popped up today. Any good news? I don't think there's any news really. Willem Dafoe was reported to be in Spider-Man 3, so
Oh, yeah, so
that makes
Wait, what
sense,
was this?
man, with this shit that's happening.
what was the report?
It's from the same source. The guys who scooped that Doc Ock was coming back, that was later then corroborated by THR, Hollywood Reporter. They said that he was on set. So, and I know that he always said he would reprise his role. He loved playing Green Goblin. He even said like recently, a couple of years ago, that he would be open if that was some sort of possibility, or being like, he loves superhero movies.
Damn, they should have brought in John Mulaney to play Doc Ock.
Who?
John Mulaney.
Who's that?
No. The fucking comedian guy? No, dude. No one should ever, the only Green Goblin ever should be Willem Dafoe. He embodied that role.
Oh, I was saying for Doc Ock. And then bring
Doc Ock.
Nathan Fielder would be for Green Goblin.
Nathan Fielder, Jesus Christ.
That'd be funny.
That fucking guy. Yeah, I like him.
He's funny.
Anything else? Dude, wasn't really any. You got Tom Holland trying to deny the Spider-Verse shit. And
Bad liar.
nah, bro, nothing else really. Looking through. Yeah, bro, not much news this week, guys. Okay, so review-wise, shout out Brady4991. Thank you, bro. Make sure to leave us a review and rating on Apple, especially. It helps us get new listeners. It helps us trend, everything like that, man. So help us out there.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see.
I can't remember his name, but we have to shout out Marcus Gutierrez.
Oh, shout out our boy Marcus, bro. Always tweeting about our show, man. Our guy, dude.
Yeah, our boy.
He's putting the NAMP marketing on his back, bro. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I appreciate that big
Put
time.
him on payroll.
What else, dude? Anything?
All right, man.
So we back WandaVision Chapter 6. Damn, dude, we only got 4 more episodes, boys.
Yup.
Fucking some crazy shit's gonna go down, I think, here soon. Bro, okay, who do you think okay, let's say this is my last thing. We gotta end on this. If Quicksilver, which I hope is not the big cameo or big reveal, who do you think it's gonna be? Because it has to be someone, because we all expect Doctor Strange, you know? I don't feel like even that would be that insane, right? If Doctor Strange showed up, it'd make total sense. So who would be this big reveal?
You're saying Doctor Strange is a reveal?
No. I expect him to show up. I expect him to be even a role in the show, even potentially. I don't think that that's the big cameo is what I'm saying.
Was the wording of the question, was it event or cameo?
They said, the reporter said, so Mandalorian just had this big reveal. Luke Skywalker showed up in the show. Is there anything like that in WandaVision? And she said yes. So that means a character.
Okay. What if it's multiple people? What if it's like Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and Captain Marvel or something like that?
Oh, Captain Marvel, bro. I forgot. It totally could be her, huh? That's still just not even Luke Skywalker level at all.
Yeah. See, Zach, I think we already confirmed that no reveal will be good enough for you.
Yeah, we literally listed everyone, and you're like, no, that's not Luke Skywalker. I guess Deadpool or Wolverine. You probably
Wolverine would be sweet. I don't know how it'd be sweet. I'm into it. If Hugh Jackman showed up for a second,
that would be nuts, dude. I would fucking lose my mind.
honestly, Deadpool, even that would be. I think that would be pretty hype. You know what I mean? That would be how you bring him into the MCU. He just pops out, does some random Deadpool shit, and then she just sends him out of the bubble.
Yeah, dude, he would get on her nerves so fucking fast.
Right, dude, exactly.
Yeah.
He'd start roasting her right off the bat, and then she'd just blow. You could kill him, and he'd still regenerate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would just come back from a little cell.
Yeah.
She kills him all of a sudden, like next episode. Hey, neighbor. He's like right next door to her.
Yeah, exactly, man. For a split second, and then she just sends him out. That would be so amazing, though, if they did that. To me, that is what I'm rooting to happen. I don't know if there's anything else that I'd be like, okay, didn't expect that. Or you have John Krasinski playing Mr. Fantastic. That'd be pretty crazy too. But
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a big benchmark to hit. To me, Quicksilver is not that, if that was what it was supposed to be.
That's probably it, though, I think.
what about Peter Dinklage's character? What's his name? Like Ether?
Bro, that fucking guy from Infinity War?
Yeah. What if he comes in?
That'd be cool, but I don't know.
Random.
It'd be random. Well, he's in the universe.
Yeah.
So come on. I don't know. Have an answer to that.
Yeah, sorry.
Even if Thor showed up, it'd be cool, of course. That'd be really cool, but it wouldn't be shocking to that level.
Who do you think is more powerful? Scarlet Witch in her current form, like at her current power levels, or Thor with Stormbreaker and Mjolnir? And like fully fit.
Thor.
I think Thor, dude. Like
With
Infinity
his lightning
War
powers. Yeah.
Dude, Thor fucked up Thanos with one axe throw. Dude. With a little zap and not a little zap, big zap, and an axe throw.
And Thanos also had the fully
All the
formed
stones.
Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah.
Get all the stones.
Yeah. God, Thor was a fucking powerhouse there for a second.
When he's not thick Thor, prime back, got his mentals correct. I'm picking Thor, man. Peak.
Yeah. I mean, he's a god.
True.
But also, I will say, I don't know if Wanda is at her peak yet. Peak Wanda potentially, yeah. Because if she could get to if she's at this point where she can warp reality like this, that's pretty fucking sweet. Like, let's say Thor comes in, he wouldn't be Thor anymore, right? Wouldn't he become? Isn't that what they established?
Donald Blake.
Like, if he came in, he might lose his powers, or his powers get transferred or changed somehow. So, if she's in this element, then maybe. But I'm saying if they're just squaring up normally, both power, they got their shit all correct, then I'd probably pick Thor, man. Thor's probably the strongest.
Yeah, but Thor with prime mentals, I don't think he would just go straight into this thing. He would probably try to fuck it up with his axe or
Yeah, he'd break
like,
it.
all right. Yeah.
Right. Good point, man. So that's a fun one, though. I think that both of them and probably Captain Marvel are all top tier.
Yeah. And Doctor Strange. I think those four.
Bro, you going to put Doctor Strange up against Thor? Come on, dude.
No.
Dude,
come on,
he's
guy.
a magician.
Come
ass.
on, dude. Come on. Loki's
Okay,
a
I don't
magician
know.
ass.
Not like Doctor Strange.
Loki versus Thor versus Doctor Strange. I'd probably come on, even that's debatable. And like Thor would wash Loki.
I don't know.
Bro, we
Dude,
just
Doctor
agreed
Strange-
Thor fucking just destroyed the most powerful being in the galaxy. And now you're saying
I'm
I don't
bringing
know
up
if
my point again. Yes.
I don't know if he could be Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange also technically beat Thanos with his plan.
Bro, step it back.
Shut the fuck
Fuck off with that too, but step it back when they were fighting one-on-one. Bro, boy had an Infinity Stone too.
That's a
And
fact.
he had to break out 1,000 Doctor Stranges. And Thanos
Dude, that
still,
was it. Okay.
no problem, bro.
One, that was an
and he
illusion.
at least had
Two,
one Infinity
he
Stone.
literally didn't even use the Infinity Stone the whole fight when he could have.
Like an
and then-
idiot.
That was part of the plan, bro. Part of the plan.
Well, in probably one of those a million ways that he supposedly fought him and watched it, he probably used the stone, realized I'm going to get washed because I don't have Thor with me. If Thor was there, they wouldn't have went down like that.
Okay, that's true.
That's a fact, dog.
I don't think I could deny that.
So, end of debate. It's over.
But why didn't he use the Bifrost to go there instead?
I don't even know if he knew where there was, man. Fuck, I don't even know where they were at,
dude,
bro.
They're out in fucking Timbuk.
They're out in space somewhere, dog. Like,
Bro, they're in bumfuck Egypt. Who knows where they were?
Fuck. And Heimdall is already dead at this point, right? So he can't be like, yo, Heimdall, where's everyone at?
yeah, point me out, bro, for real.
Fuck.
Yeah, he got hella murdered at the beginning of that one, right?
So you're not throwing Doctor Strange into this, even though he could access the mirror dimension. That's pretty OP, the whole mirror dimension thing.
I don't know what that is.
And what he
Remind
did.
me of what's the mirror shit again? I sound like such an idiot. We probably sound so stupid, Luke, not remembering this shit. But what's the fucking
Wait, is
mirror
it a comic
dimension?
book thing, or is it in
This
this?
is established in the show in the MCU.
In Doctor Strange, yeah. It's like one of the main things that the ancient
Oh,
one.
the ancient one. All right,
Yeah.
Thor versus the ancient one. Who wins?
Fuck, I don't know.
Come on, okay. All right, fine.
I'm just saying Doctor Strange is on their level.
He's just a guy with magic. Take away his magic. You could take away, like, if you took away Thor's hammer, I'd still pick him.
Yeah. But
Yeah, the dude can fly. Shit.
and he's super strength,
And he's
super
jacked,
durability.
rippling muscles,
He's
chiseled
jacked, dude.
jaw.
That's it alone. That's all you have
And
to say.
his lightning powers too. Fuck. Those are even
But
stronger.
does he need the hammer for the lightning powers?
No, that was the whole point, was you're stronger than the hammer.
Oh,
don't
yeah,
need
yeah. You're right. You're right.
Bro, you're OP. Just figure it out. Time to level up.
Time to level up. Yeah. Straight it.
Okay, well then where do you put Doctor Strange versus Captain Marvel? Who wins that fight?
Probably Captain Marvel. She's
Damn.
kind of OP.
Wait, what's your
She's kind
explain
of
your
OP
logic?
too, you know?
She's very OP. She literally fucked up all of Thanos' fleet in like 2 seconds.
Bro, she honestly was taking it to Thanos too.
Yeah.
Those are the three that could probably Thor, Captain Marvel, and Wanda could have all probably killed Thanos.
Captain Marvel, do you think she could have killed Thanos with all of the Infinity Stones?
Oh, we're talking with the Infinity Stones?
Well, no, but we know Thor did beat the Infinity Stones head on, went through the blast, but he's the only one we've seen take on the Infinity Gauntlet at full power and overcome it.
True, but
But he did catch him by surprise.
One thing Wanda did do was that when he had all these stones except for the one in Vision's dome, she was killing Vision, ripping
True.
out, like destroying that shit while holding off Thanos. That was pretty impressive too.
Yes.
But Thanos was walking his way. She wasn't holding him off for too long.
And he did have a plan with the time stone.
But yeah, he also knew in the back of his mind that I'll just rewind this shit. But
Yeah.
but she took him down when he
Yes.
didn't have the stones.
I will say, nevertheless, impressive. That compared to how quickly he dispatched all the other Avengers, fucked them up so hard.
I'm still putting those three above Doctor Strange, bro. We haven't really seen Doctor Strange now operate without the stone.
Yeah. Damn, who else is even on that level? Rocket? Rocket the raccoon?
Oh, fuck. I had to think about who the fuck you were talking about. Hell no. Probably no one, man. There's probably no one else.
Unless you're going into villain territory.
Eternals, maybe. Those guys, but I guess they just sat around while the whole universe ended.
They were chilling. They were impartial observers.
Yeah. Anyway.
Stan Lee's character. That's what we'll say. He's the only other one on that level.
Oh, the Watcher guy?
The Watcher. Yeah.
I think he's like an informant to the Watchers, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's technically a Watcher. Yeah, that's a whole nother level. I don't know. So, anything else, fellas? I think that's it. So that's it. That's our WandaVision Chapter 5 pod. Shout out Julian, our producer,
Yes.
Julian Gallegos.
Julian?
Our guy.
That's it. We'll be back next week, same time. Hopefully by Tuesdays. I want to get these out by Tuesdays. Okay, later, y'all.
Later.